Worked right. All right. Will we ride this train all the way home? What's up, Jester? So there's the comments over there, you see?
I see them.
But,
hi, guys.
Yeah. So we thought it would be cool to have Laura come and do a video with me, as me and her are now the Kentucky Atheists, I guess. Yeah. We're sitting very close to each other to film this. I guess we could have let you use your phone and do it from like another room, but I mean, I think it's better, like easier to talk to each other here. So
I agree.
Anyway, Deviant Outcast and Ember and Jester are here. A few more people. Oh, we got 12 people watching already. So
I know Ember and Jester and Jess.
Yeah, you met.
No, I don't think I know Jester, actually.
No. You've met Jess.
I've met all the other people.
Deviant Outcast is Jess's best friend. Ember, you have met.
Yes. Hi, Ember.
So anyway, I thought it would be cool for me and Laura to get together and talk to you guys, or talk to each other, or whatever. And because, you know, while I give the perspective of being an atheist in Eastern Kentucky, and it's like I don't know any other atheists really here, I do know this one. And so it's not just me. It's always, well, not always, but for the last 12 years, it's been me and her. So we, how many times in the past, like before we started doing all this and everything,
to the legend.
Aunt Jer said you finally convinced her to join the dark side. Yeah, because now you'll get on
and
here.
I'm nervous. I'm sure you can tell.
See, here's the fear here is that you get on here and make a bunch of friends, and then you start a channel and it's like twice as big as mine. That's I would actually be really happy for you, but yeah. I mean, you know, I got to act like, but yeah, some of these people you've met, obviously there's going to be some people come in today that you haven't. Laura is, we're about the same age, a year apart. We've got kids together. We've been together for the last 12 years through addiction and jail and crazy religious stuff and being homeless and living in motels and all that shit. We've done all that stuff, haven't we?
Yes. Been through some hell and back.
Yeah. But hi, Tori. How are you? Hi, Maya. Good to see you. Never mind me. I say hi to everybody as I can. If I can catch everybody, sometimes it just depends on how many people show up. But today we're not going to get real deep into anything. Or really,
Vision could be a channel.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm blind, so
yeah. If you say something to Laura, she can't see it anyway, so it's fine. But in the future, you know,
hi, Tori.
We'll have some subject matter and stuff. I figured today was just a good chance to do not a real deep stream, get into a bunch of stuff, but to let everybody meet Laura and to set her in front of the camera and do an easy one first. And Laura's never really, I mean, you've made some TikTok videos.
That's about it.
You guys may have seen her in the Discord or whatever as PinkPickle84.
They thought I was a scammer.
Thought you were there scamming people, trying to.
I was just trying to hustle money.
Just trying to scam. I think like in the future maybe we'll have some kind of something that we talk about. Pickles, yeah, Ember, you have no idea. There's a whole there is a whole lore about the pickles thing and us. One year we had a Christmas tree that had a pickle.
I was literally about to say that. Yeah.
Had a pickle ornament on it and a dildo on top, didn't
it? The fucking jack.
Yeah. Laura, I was nervous AF first time I was on Joe's show too, and I wasn't even on camera. But we're just glad to see you and get to meet you. That was Deviant Outcast. That's very nice.
Glad to meet you. That was nice.
Maya said you sound like Robin. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of mentioned this before. Her accent's thicker than mine. My accent's kind of different in this area. It's not.
Yeah.
A little bit sometimes. Depends on how drunk or high I am, and a few other things.
I still think you're country, but
Yeah, no, I definitely sound country. I know, I'll tell you so.
Yeah.
But yeah. So
proper.
right, yeah.
There you go.
I enunciate more than a lot of people, and still, everyone here is probably like, "What the fuck?" He sounds like a redneck too. Like, oh, Amber did a good show today. You should have seen I haven't watched anything yet today. I slept off and on all morning, and then sat here for the last 30 minutes trying to figure out how to make this work out right. But I'm glad to see everybody's busy doing things though and stuff like that. I hope everyone had a fantastic holiday weekend and stuff. Whatever. I mean, if you celebrate that kind of thing, we don't.
No, we don't.
We didn't even know it was a holiday until it like happened. But anyhow, today we'll get to know a little bit about Laura. So,
Oh, great.
Let's see. I don't guess I'm going to ask you how old you are on camera. That's probably not appropriate.
I'm 41.
41.
Yeah, you're the old man.
Oh,
Me.
I thought you was still 35. But
I gave up on that.
I thought you had your 35th birthday a couple months ago. But accents are awesome. I've never heard an accent I did not find interesting. Well, that's cool.
I don't think I look 41 though.
No, I don't think either one of us look our age.
Not at all.
Hi, Tilting Windmill, and Justin Yahoo. Again, I haven't seen you in a minute, man. Where you been?
It's nice at the castle.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
I moved that while you were trying to read it. So busy. But, so you and I have spent a lot of years just kind of like, before I started doing this, all of these questions are going to be framed, unless I say differently, it'll be framed like in the sense of before I started making YouTube videos. So,
yeah, my mom tried to say she was like 35 forever.
Yeah.
Yeah. However you say their name. How do you say that screen name?
Which one?
The one it's talking about.
Oh, Yahoo-ligan. Yahoo-ligan.
Yahoo-ligan.
That's the guy from Canada that sent me the snacks that I ate on camera.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah. Laura tried some of those too. They were pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But so we used to look at like before there was any kind of like activism side of this for me, we used to look at the people around here and just be like, what the fuck is wrong with everybody? Like,
yeah.
And we would always.
I even felt that like when I was a kid.
Oh, sure, I did too. Yeah, I always felt like there was like I wasn't part of that.
Right.
That club.
You didn't belong.
Yeah. So, I mean, we had. Remember that girl and the group that carried the cross around downtown?
Oh yeah.
The meth heads, like they
they
all got together and
I think they still do it.
Are they still down there?
I don't.
Don't they like mock sacrifice somebody?
I don't
like
know.
But don't they put the cross up and put somebody up on it for a while?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the crazy shit.
In front of the homeless shelter.
In front of the homeless shelter.
Yeah.
But they're mostly homeless people too, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of the meth heads in town got together and
the meth heads around here think they're Jesus now.
Yeah. Somebody let them get a hold of like some wood or popsicle sticks or something, and they made this big fucking cross. And
it's huge.
Yeah.
It's like 8 feet, 12 feet long.
Well, there's videos of it on YouTube. They dragged this motherfucker around downtown Ashland, Kentucky, where
up the highway and shit.
Yeah, like out, like crazy places too. And there's a group of them that all walk around and they do like mock crucifixions and stuff. It's. I mean, it's so weird to say, isn't it?
It is weird.
I don't even know if anybody here believes that story. But
it's true. There's videos.
It's true. In fact, we knew the crazy girl that started that, right? Like, wasn't that Scott's?
Yes.
Yeah, Scott's girlfriend.
Oh my God! But she.
Yeah.
Thought she was a witch. Remember?
Yeah, she thought she was a witch, and so. But how does that?
Remember that stuff she used to message me?
If you're a witch, why do you do a Jesus crucifixion? Witches would. I mean, the Bible says a witch.
I don't know
should
what she
surely
thought
die.
she was.
Yeah.
She didn't know.
Yeah.
But remember, she used to send me those spells or
Whatever. We're expecting religious people to make sense here. That's not going to happen. But hell. The person's just saying hell in chat. That's Al. He always just says, he comes in and says hell.
Hell, sorry. Hi, Al.
Al's one of our buddies from the north.
Okay.
He's a Toronto resident. Sorry, Al, I'm doxing you here on my channel.
Hi, Captain Desk.
Captive Desk is Dave.
Captive. I'm blind.
Yeah, she can't see well. Captive Desk is Dave. Dave came to the protest.
Dave. Okay,
Yeah.
yes, I remember.
Dave's the one that gave me money at the protest.
Okay, yes.
Yeah. And yes, everyone, he stuck it in my underwear $1 at a time.
That's fine.
Well,
as long as they give you money, I really
as
don't
long
care.
as they're doing it with money, it's fine.
It
right?
is fine.
Yeah. Not Bible verses or anything.
I mean,
like that.
we're on here trying to find a sugar daddy, so.
Yeah. We're going to get Laura hooked up with a sugar daddy today. If anybody's interested.
A sugar daddy with real money.
You can have all of this for the low, low price of $10,000 a month. I'm joking, of course. But if you want to send $10,000, go ahead. But so we one of the things that I see that Christians say to me a lot is they talk about like, oh, Christians do so much good and they do all this stuff in the community and help people and stuff like that. And that's true, right? Like we've gotten help from Christians back when we were like homeless and in the hotel and stuff like that.
Yeah, but they help you and then they turn around and they talk shit about you and they down you and.
Or they tell you you can come eat if you listen to them preach for an hour.
Oh, yeah. There's always something that has to be with the prayer.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
Remember the one? You can come wash your clothes if you sit through church.
Yeah, if you sit and listen to us fucking.
Like, yeah, I'll wear dirty fucking clothes. I'm not going.
Come let us tell you you're going to hell for an hour and then you can have some food. But, let's see. It says...
That's what I was trying to read.
Sounds like what they do in the Philippines at Easter. They're Catholics over there, and they have these festivals where a whole bunch of people are crucified. It's fucked up. Yeah.
Interesting.
Wouldn't you think, like, Jesus...
Catholics are crazy, too.
So the story that the story of Christianity is essentially that Jesus made this ultimate sacrifice so that you could be absolved of your sins. And that he made the ultimate sacrifice, right? He got nailed to the cross and all that shit. Mm-hmm. And it's like a big deal. Why did Christians ever think that Jesus would want them to, like, repeat that and, like, mock it? Because it's kind of mocking, right? Like,
yeah, I think so.
If it's that big of a deal, you're making light of it to them do mock crucifixions and stuff and act like it's some kind of good thing. I've always thought that's weird. I've always thought crosses in general were a weird thing for the church to have.
Yeah.
Because it's like, if Jesus and God are the same person, I'm sure that, and I think it's Ricky Gervais who tells this joke, I'm sure that that Jesus loves seeing crosses everywhere, like, has PTSD.
I'm Joe Sugar Mama. He gets a whole $1 for me. Oh, damn, we need some more money. More than $1.
Well, yeah.
I'm just playing.
She's a channel member, is what she said.
I know.
Yeah,
I figured that out.
And Maya Atkinson, it says, "I'm such a benevolent goddess." Is the last sentence. She says she's a goddess, and like, but it in like a, I don't know. We'll talk about it later, but
like a sexy way.
Yeah, in a fun way.
Right,
I don't think sexy's the thing.
Well,
I think more it's
fun, whatever.
Sarcastic.
There you go. Whatever.
But just kind of like I'm the Kentucky atheist. Like I'm the only atheist in Kentucky. But we met all kinds of atheists from Kentucky now. Well, through here.
Uh-huh.
They call them mock crucifixions, but then whine at us for mocking their religion. Yeah. One of the things I always wondered is like with the eat of my body, drink of my blood stuff, like they, I think since they're doing mock crucifixions and stuff, they should drink real blood. Um, because let's face it, it's like a blood cult at the end of the day. Anyway, that's what it is. But uh, so growing up, like me, you were taken to church every week and told to behave or get your ass beat for it. I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
If you acted up at church, that was automatic.
No, I didn't act up at church.
No. But you were the same kind of thing I had, where you were indoctrinated into it. You were told it was about everything. Everybody around here is like, not everyone, obviously, but
most people.
Most people are uber religious, right? They're like crazy about it. These and I've told people on here before how, like, when you meet someone, they'll be like, "Oh, hi, nice to meet you. Your name is," and then you tell them your name, and the very next question, "What church do you go to?"
Yep.
And then you have to have that conversation. Is it recycling if you drink your own blood? I think it is. I think that counts. If you were bleeding really bad and you could just drink it fast enough, you'd be okay, right? No, you wouldn't. But so we both.
My hair is not green.
Yeah. She does not have green tinted hair, folks. But you and I grew up in Sunday school and with religious parents, and used to talk about your crazy experiences with the church and everything else. And I mean, kind of the same thing. We both kind of went through that same shit with religious families and praying at dinner and all that shit.
Yeah, I can remember one time, let's see, it was either second or third grade. I was sick, really sick. And the preacher came to the house and did all this crazy shit to me. Shaking my head, and I was just thinking, what in the hell?
Casting the demons out.
Yeah, they thought I got better. I'm like, no, I'm still sick.
I never knew you had an exorcism.
Yeah.
Well, you need another one. But so whenever, and like, so there's that, and then you and I both, of course, and a lot of people. I think most everybody here in the chat, I'm sure there's some people maybe watching that don't know, but real quick here. Oh, is it going to show it or not? Mighty Filbert just became a member. Thank you, Mighty Filbert. And anybody else wants a membership, click that join button down there. They start at 99 cents and go up from there. If you want, whatever. I think a lot of you are members already. But anyway, let me get this. Okay, it's fixed. But so obviously you and I, and everybody here knows like my story for the most part. Mm-hmm. You and I both went through the drug and addiction and at a young age, and this like area is just kind of something that happens. You're good. You're all good, Filbert. I haven't really put out any members content recently anyway. Just been busy with some other stuff and a lot of stuff going on. And but so you joined back at the right time, because I'll probably get back on that this week. So you're all good. But we both went through addiction, and then we met each other while we were both addicted. And
yeah. I was on an ankle monitor.
You were on an ankle monitor, and I was out in the middle of nowhere drying out from heroin.
Yep. I'm like, yeah, come over and get me high.
Yeah, come over, let's go high. So that's how that started.
But we technically knew each other from high school.
Yeah, we knew who each other was, and we had met, but we had never talked. We didn't know anything. Like, we didn't know each other. We know of. We knew who each other was.
Those were the Xanax days.
Right.
Can you say that?
Yeah, you can say whatever you want.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, that's the other thing. It's like, we could have, but we have whole years of our lives that we don't. Yeah.
Who the fuck knows?
Yeah. I could have been president of the Philippines at one point. I don't know. Uh, then you became addicted to each other. Well, that's actually part of it, Yahoo Looking, because Laura and I, we kind of got together, and it was kind of like a codependent thing where we were like, we depended on each other for everything, whether it be drugs or money or food or whatever. And so we learned how to hustle together and do everything together from the beginning. And we spent that first year for sure completely strung the fuck. I mean, more than that first year, but
Oh yeah.
we spent that whole first year completely strung out. And but later on, we both went through the same recovery program. We did all that stuff together, and leading up to that though, we had kids, which was
Right.
kind of the breaking point of all that. What the thing that we were like, okay, we got to get our shit together
Right.
at least get off dope and be here for our kids and stuff. So, and there was lots of other reasons. After our first son was born, the cops were looking for me, and
Yeah.
we so we had some rough moments there, getting through that. But one of the things that is really difficult for a lot of drug addicts is that whenever you get clean, if you're with somebody, that usually doesn't work.
Right. Because you're totally different people.
Right, because who you are strung plumb out on fucking heroin isn't the same person that you are sober. Right.
Right.
So I was going to become a 10,000 illionaire. I don't think that's how that works. do the sugar daddy thing. Then you said she doesn't really have green hair.
I do have green hair.
If that's a deal breaker, Jester, I will go get some paint right now, and we will paint this chick up right here on camera. But you and I, we stuck really close to each other through that time. We had to,
Oh yeah.
that was kind of like how we survived. Then after we started getting clean and stuff, and then our second son Noah was born, and we.
That's when we really got serious.
Yeah, that's when things really started to change a lot.
Yeah.
We had gotten clean before, but we were just it takes a couple years of being clean before you're really you really start to understand normal things again.
Right.
Your
you're
brain,
like, I'm done.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, I had that thing too where it was 3 years in before I just woke up one day and I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that anymore. Fuck all that. That's a horrible life and I'm not doing it. But we
I mean, we're lucky we're alive.
Yeah, no
We've
doubt.
lost all of our friends.
Yeah.
Literally everybody I grew up with, they're dead.
Yeah, I talk about that a lot on here.
I've lost 3 uncles to overdoses.
One of them in custody.
2 ex-boyfriends.
One of your uncles died in custody of the jail. Yeah. Had been in jail for what, a week or a month or something?
Oh, 2 or 3 days.
Oh, okay. He hadn't been there. Oh, that's right. The other guy, Mike, had been in there for a while.
Yeah.
So one of the guys that we used to sell dope for too.
Right.
When he got locked up. Yeah, we were his
Back
drug dealer. Yeah, later on he was on. One of the people that we sold drugs to was in jail. Her uncle goes to jail, and this guy gives him drugs. He overdoses and dies in the jail.
But they were best friends.
Yeah, they were friends. It wasn't because he was your uncle.
Right.
In fact, they didn't even know that. Right. But he overdoses and dies in the jail, and it was all over the news and newspapers, and we ended up getting a new jailer because of it. And but yeah, that was happening a lot down there because people would come in the jail off the street and bring in fentanyl, and the people who had been locked up in jail just didn't have the
Hi, Mrs. Desk.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hi, Renee. But Dave's wife.
Yeah.
You met her too.
Yeah.
But So people who had been in jail had gotten cleaned up, were sober, and they just didn't have the tolerance to be doing big shots of fentanyl.
Right.
And so, people died from it or whatever. But that's like, I've talked about that a lot on here, that we know more dead people than alive people, and that, like, you and I sat and we named off. I think we made it to, like, I want to say there was like 80 some people.
It's a lot.
It's a bunch, and that's been a long time ago. So,
Where's that pop at?
oh, and there's been a lot more since then. But so yeah. Whenever PC. Oh, hey PC. Sorry you're late. You're fine. I was late too because I actually started the wrong stream. I have to go and reset up the one that I've got scheduled with Brooklyn Lou for next Saturday, because I went live on that one. I went live on it and I was like, why is nobody here? Yeah, it's because I'm stupid. But the what I'm getting at with talking about all this is, like, you and I are very similar in a lot of ways.
Hi, Crystal.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was like, who's Crystal? Because I call her PC. But
Okay, PC.
well, whatever. I mean, I'm sure she understands her own name.
Right.
But
That was my mom's name.
yeah, right. The But we have, so whenever we talk about things, we agree on a lot of things, and, like, you and I found out pretty quickly that we're, like, on the same page on most things.
Oh yeah.
Not everything, obviously, and I'm left-handed, so I think ass backwards about anything that, like, requires any kind of.
Your leg hurting?
Yes. And I think ass backwards about anything that has any, like, process to it. I do it the left-handed backwards way. But so that helped a lot, like, you and I having a lot of the same experiences and things. And from the very beginning, it was like, I think really early on, I told you, I was like, yeah, I don't believe in God. And you were like, yeah, me neither. And
Right.
that was interesting because, again, not why we got together, didn't have anything to do with it at all, but to not know any other atheists around here at all, and then meet you. Do you know anyone else around here that's an atheist?
Nope.
No, not at all.
Well, yeah, the neighbor. Now that I just found that out.
Yeah. Well,
but that's it.
See, that's part of the thing, and that's part of why I think this is important, is because atheist has this kind of negative connotation on it, and so there's a lot of people who will claim none or no religion,
Mm-hmm.
and not say, no, I don't believe that. They'll just say, I don't claim a religion, rather than saying, I don't believe, because apparently, like, it's a big deal. I mean, you spent your whole life, for you it may not be, but you spent your whole life believing that stuff, and then at some point, you just didn't, whether it was gradual or whatever, but at some point you didn't. That's a big deal for a lot of people, though, especially older folks who've been around for a long time, and, like, they're just going to change their whole view of how everything works, and all those people they thought they were going to go see in heaven, which the Bible says you don't know anybody anyway, but whatever. They I think the basis of religion, Christianity too, is that is it provides an afterlife. So death doesn't have to. It gives us immortality, right?
Right.
Like that's the whole thing. Is we can't fathom what it would be like to be dead and for it to just be over. So instead, yeah, I can't say like
I
that.
think
I'm the cramp.
that makes people feel better.
But yeah,
about
that's
death.
Yeah, they do it for their own, like, self-soothing reasons, even if not intentional.
But I'm like, if you just listen to what you're saying, it sounds fucking insane.
Yeah. That's well. See, and I mean, because I think that a lot of Christian people haven't even thought about that, right? Like, they haven't even really gave a critical thought to their religion. Whenever because you'll hear people say, like, we came from Adam and Eve, right?
Sorry, I'm tired.
No, you're fine. I do it all. Hell, I fell asleep on Dave's channel twice, I think. but or maybe I fell asleep on him once there and once here. But the people will say something like we came from Adam and Eve, but then when you're like, or they'll say like, God created everything in a creation event, created all of man and the animals and everything. But whenever you get into what that actually means, and it means that evolution, hold on. Evolution and religion are not like mutually exclusive things. You can believe in evolution and be a Christian. I mean, obviously, people do. But whenever we talk about the people around here, that's kind of what I'm referencing. I'm not saying that if you're a Christian, you have to deny evolution. I'm just saying, like, I'm speaking from our experience. So these Christian people, though, like, they they get a little wild around here, and they're all like Trump supporters too.
Yep.
They're like right wing, crazy. Like we see. Yeah, Laura was with me. I told this story, and I'll tell it again for anybody that hasn't heard it. What's up, Let's Farm? Let's Farm is the channel that I did the debate against Kent Hovind on, that last one where you were behind the thing. But what was I saying? I done confused myself now.
Something about you was going to tell a story they may know, but you're going to tell it again.
Yeah, that's hard to tell. I do that all the time.
God and religion, Trump supporters. I don't know.
Tori said, I think you fell asleep on both channels at one point, Joe. LOL. Dave was solid and ran the lives just like normal. Hey, that's true. Dave acted like nothing happened and just went on about. I'm in the background and you can hear while they're talking. You can
hear. Talking about Trump supporters.
Yeah. Talking about Trump supporters.
We are, Funker.
Around you. Keep going. Yeah. Oh, this is probably somebody around us talking about Trump supporters around you. Keep going. It's probably somebody that knows me. Still have a lot of gratitude for that, Joe. We appreciate the boost. Yeah. Well, I'll try to stay awake, guys. You were with me. Oh, that's the story I was going to tell. We were together that day in the grocery store when the lady just walked up to us out of nowhere and was like, "Fuck Joe Biden."
Oh yeah, Kroger
had our kid with us walking around and was like, comes up to us just like cussing Joe Biden.
Yeah, she about got her ass whooped.
Yeah, and I was like, she said, "Fuck Joe Biden." And I was like, I don't care what you do in your free time. Like,
they said, I saw your channel on YouTube.
Recommendation. Oh, okay. Yeah, cool. Well, nice to meet you.
Sorry, I thought you was being rude.
Nice to meet you, Fonker. I'm glad you're here, and I hope you like it. I hope you enjoy it. We're today what we're talking about is this is the first appearance on this channel of my girlfriend Laura. We're gonna start doing like maybe weekly, maybe not every single week, but like we're gonna try and do a show together where we talk about stuff. And the reason that I wanted to get Laura in on this, not just because you're my girlfriend and I want to do the thing I love doing with the person I love doing things with.
Mm-hmm.
Not just that, but you kind of have
I agree with you. I don't like either side.
I actually kind of agree with that too.
Yeah.
I don't. I dislike both sides for different reasons, though. But I would say that the Republican Party is the only one that's evil. That would be my position on that. I think the Democrats definitely, do some politician type things, and they lie and they try to line their pockets and they do the scandals and the insider trading. I think they do all that stuff, and I think they suck at governing too. But they're not trying to kill brown people and the LGBTQ community and all that, like the right wingers. So I would say there's a difference in that sense. But yes, they're all dirty fucking politicians. But
yeah, let's not.
We are not going to talk about politics today.
Yeah.
And when I was mentioning the Trump supporters thing, I was just talking about like our experiences with the ultra religious people here in this area.
Right.
So
they kind of go hand in hand.
Yeah, because it's not a coincidence that we live in Trump country and we also live in young Earth creationist center of the world. I guess I don't know if that's true. There may be more somewhere else, but I would be interested to find out where the most concentrated population of young Earth creationists is. It might be Canada,
maybe.
But anyway, it might be here. So through all that, though, like you have, so obviously Laura was with me whenever I started getting into the YouTube atheism scene, and whenever I first started watching Christopher Hitchens and Richard Dawkins, and
that was years ago
at Jack's, those debates.
Yep, I remember all that.
I started watching and stuff, and I created this channel long before I ever started making stuff, and but I wanted to from early on. I used to drive you crazy and talk your ear off with, "There's no way Jesus existed because this and this," and like Laura has the unique ability to where, and I think this is rare in an atheist, honestly. You don't believe and don't really have any one reason why you don't believe. I mean, other than it's just like silly. But also you don't really give a shit about it. Like you're interesting in that aspect because it's like you don't care. Like you've said, I don't believe that's true. I don't think that story true. And so from then on, like you're going to tell me about all this stuff about Jesus. I've already decided, yeah.
Because I don't care what people believe.
Right.
I like people for, of course, who they are, not who they vote for or because they're a Christian or whatever. I don't give a fuck either way.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
I stopped that years ago. I used to argue with people all the time over it. Remember?
Yeah. You're just more advanced than me, is what you're saying.
No, I just said it's not worth it. Like, you literally cannot change their minds. They're so crazy, you can't change their minds.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they're just so indoctrinated into...
So it's...
Yeah. No, I agree. I mean, I think
it's not worth my time to do that.
Yeah. So I'm going on for years. You've had to listen to me for years now. I go on about this kind of stuff.
12 years.
12 years, yeah. Go on about this kind of stuff. But along the way, I started to learn. And then I got interested in talking about this stuff. And after the heart surgery and all that stuff, like I quit my job because of various reasons and all those things. I'm just not able to do that kind of thing anymore. And we were sitting here broke and all that stuff. And I was like, well, I'm just sitting here. We don't have a car. I don't have any money. I guess I might as well make some videos and maybe eventually I'll make a couple dollars off that. Like, and so while I was sitting here, I was like, and I knew I wasn't going to make any money off YouTube, at least starting out. We
made a little bit.
We talked about it, and there was obviously on the horizon, there was like, well, if you do good, obviously you can make money. And we didn't know where that would go or whatever. And the channel's been more successful than either of us could hope. And we've both made new friends. And definitely in the mecca of young Earth creationism. Or definitely in the mecca of young Earth creationism.
Yeah. True.
But yeah. So I think that it's really interesting though that yeah, do whatever you need to do. And I think it's interesting though that I've been so passionate about talking about these things and reading books and doing all this stuff on this one subject. And you're just like they're silly, Joe. Just why don't you get it? They're just crazy. Obviously crazy in the colloquial sense. We're not making diagnoses here. That's not what you meant by crazy. You just meant they're
right.
Yeah. So we have met some that are questionable crazy.
Right.
But
I think I've been crazy before.
yeah, sure. We've all done a little bit of crazy. I do it now sometimes. Big debate this Saturday on Trump's immigration policy. Who's debating? Let's Farm. Let's Farm. Here's what I want from you. Okay, I want to debate one of these Trump people on your channel sometime.
That would.
I
Be
don't
good.
want
That
to.
would be good.
I really like, preferably one that isn't going to be like racist about it and stuff. Like obviously, if they're a Trump supporter, they support all these bad ideas and stuff. But anyway, we'll talk about that later. Let's Farm. We'll do that for fun sometime when I feel like listening to nonsense. The
He said I can find one for you.
Yeah, well, we had one time, and then he like the way that he wanted to structure the debate question so
What
that
was his name?
it was like
I
it was like
remember.
a Spanish name or something.
Uh,
I don't remember.
but I remember he was like very. He wanted you to do it a certain way.
Yeah, he
About
wanted
certain things.
I had to start from the position of Trump was like good as president. It's something stupid. He did. Oh, he didn't want me to bring up any of Trump's scandals. That's what it was. He was like, "Oh, you can only talk about how." He wanted me instead of talking
because
about.
what could he say about that?
He wanted me to defend Kamala Harris, which I told him I'm not a Democrat. Like I don't necessarily support her either. A choice between the two. Elijah Rivera, that was the guy. Yep, that's it. Um,
We have Trump supporters in our Discord.
yeah, I know.
Well, that's
Yeah. Yeah, speaking of which, if you're here and you're not familiar with my Discord, there it is. Oh, that's not it, is it? I'll put it in chat here if I can. Um, Go join my Discord. That's I'm gonna start working on building my Discord up a little bit, and we're gonna start doing some interactive things on there too. Uh, that should pop up all of my stuff. I think. Maybe not. I may not know how any of this works.
your Facebook's up there.
There it goes.
Yeah.
So the link right before it. So the last two links are my Discord and my Bluesky. Go join those. You can join my Instagram and Facebook too, though. I'm the Kentucky Atheist on like all social media. I'm also on TikTok, but I haven't put that on there. But here's I'll show you a fun thing I put in here, Laura. You don't even know about this. So if I put exclamation point 420, I've got a bot in my chat that does this. So when I post that, it responds back to that.
I kind of feel familiar with this because of Discord.
Yeah, right.
I use that a lot.
Same thing. You've got special commands. So when I type 420, it gives me a random fact about weed. It's 420 somewhere. Did you know that?
Well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I can put them on screen. Maybe.
Huh.
It's 420 somewhere. Did you know that marijuana has been used for medicinal purposes for over 3,000 years? It's basically been around longer than most of us have been alive. Crack down on that. It's definitely been around longer than any of us have been alive. But, I mean, unless you're Noah and you live to be 1,200, you're not Noah, our kid.
Yeah.
Noah.
I was like, oh, just 6 years?
Yeah. No, it's funny after because we took our son Noah to the art protest with us, and we told him that was his boat. We said we're going to go up here and you tell Ken Ham, give me my goddamn boat back. And yeah, and also PC just posted in the chat here, and it doesn't matter. You can do this if you want or not. But I've got an affiliate thing with Smoke Cartel, and if you follow the link, it's in the description. You can go there and get really cheap bongs and pipes and papers and all of your smoking accessories. I promise you, it is one of, if not the cheapest head shop on the internet. Smoke Cartel. Go check them out. And if you use KY Atheists, you'll get a highly discounted membership, which will like cut your prices in half on anything you buy, and you'll also get I think 20% off. So it's a really good deal if you need those kind of supplies. I know not everybody's a
Oh, they have a
fucking
son named
pothead.
Noah.
I also have a son named. I didn't know
And a
that.
grandnephew. There's no Noahs around here. That's kind of another reason we picked it.
You know, we know one person named Noah, don't we? Like, and we know a dopehead Noah that. Never mind. I can't remember his last name anyway, so I'm not going to be able to explain it to you. But I don't even know if he's
I
still alive.
probably won't remember.
Not. Um, but yeah. So yeah, we named our son Noah. It had nothing to do with Noah out of the Bible. In fact, we didn't even think about that when we did it. We didn't even think about there's a Noah in the Bible. We didn't even talk about that.
Right.
We were just like, oh, we like the name Noah. Let's do that. And hi, Native Atheist. Fantastic to see you. By the way, the but we named him Noah, and we go to the Ark protest, and we told him it's his boat. Now he's like, anytime Noah's Ark is mentioned or anything, he's like, "That's my boat." He's 6, by the way. So he.
Mine is named after one of my best friends who happens to now live in Tennessee.
Oh, cool.
I love Tennessee. I'd like to live there.
Yeah. I'd like to just visit there.
Or visit. Or live.
Yeah. You've been to the Smoky Mountains, right?
Oh, several times.
Yeah. It's such
That's where I'd like to live.
Yeah, such a beautiful place, right? I would love.
But outside of the town.
Yeah, I would like to live on one of them mountains and just have our own stuff and not ever have to interact with anybody ever again.
But like I'd want to be kind of close to the town.
Yeah.
But like in a mountain.
Yeah.
Away from everybody.
Well, I mean, I think that's kind of how that's set up, right? Because if you go like from Pigeon Forge to Cherokee, North Carolina, you just go over that mountain and you're there. So you could be up in the mountains 20 minutes from town, 10 minutes from town, and be in the middle of nowhere. And they got all those nice cabins and stuff. But I don't think you can put a house up there because it's like a national forest or whatever. Anyway, doesn't fucking matter. A whole different conversation, but
yes, the Smokies are amazing.
Yeah. If you ever have the opportunity to go see the Appalachian Mountains, whether it be the Smoky Mountains or some other part of it, go do it because it's really it's not the same as the Rocky Mountains. Not all mountains are equal. The Appalachian Mountains are older and rounded, and they're it's just they're smaller, but they're still not tiny.
No.
In fact, to get into Tennessee from here, you go over Mount Jellicoe, which is like the big mountain you go over before you come into Tennessee.
Yes.
And that's when you first realize, oh hell, like
that mountain popped my ears.
Yeah, your ears pop.
Every time.
I was there for. I've only been there once. Yeah, put it wherever you need to. I was only there once, and I was there for 3 or 4 days, or maybe I was there for a week. 3 or 4 days, and my ears hurt the whole entire time after that.
Hold on. Okay, I used to work with a Noah. One of my cousins has a son named Noah.
Kentucky has different accents. Obviously, mine was not the same as Joe and Laura's. I lived in West Kentucky. Yeah, you.
Oh yeah.
So
the Westerns, they talk different.
Robin is from the western part of Kentucky. I mean, it's probably more central Kentucky, central to western Kentucky.
Will this be a weekly, bi-weekly? We're not so sure yet.
Yeah, we want to do. We want to do this weekly,
right.
Like because Noah's back in school, so during the day we have some time. We could sit and hang out with you guys.
Bullshit.
I would love for So let me get all emotional.
Slaughters.
Let me get all emotional here for a minute. Obviously, I love Laura a lot, but also, I mean, you guys know I love doing this too, and to get to combine these two things makes me happy. So, and which is why you're doing it, just for my pleasure.
I didn't want to do it today. I woke up. I was like, I'm not feeling this.
I know, and
But now I'm fine.
I felt bad even when, because I was like, yeah, we got to do this at 1 o'clock. And you were like, okay.
I'm going to brush my hair.
Fuck you. But it's not that bad, right?
No, I'm fine now.
And that's...
I just have way more anxiety than you.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. Well, there's days where even like early on in the channel where it's like I've scheduled so many things, and then it's like, oh, I didn't sleep good last night, but I scheduled this video for 11 a.m. I got to get up and do it,
Yeah.
you know? Like, and
well, I always ask you, Mike, how the hell do you do that? Jump up and do it.
Yeah, I mean...
Fuck that. That's not me.
Well, these people here, once I've told them I'm doing something, they expect me, and then it's like, I don't want to let people down. Like,
right.
You know...
Just don't do it at silly times.
Right.
You can't do it.
Yeah, I know.
You're bad at that.
Well, last night, so none of you know this really. Jess knows, but she's not here, I don't think. Me and Jess and Kelly from Black Nonbelievers did an interview with RFR last night. We did an RFRX, which will be coming out, I guess, sometime in the next month or two. I don't... They didn't really give me a time of when it would come out. They just said that they'll let me know. But we got to do an RFR thing last night and talk about the Ark Encounter protest, which you attended with me. And you were really anxious and nervous about doing that too, right?
Oh, yeah, about meeting all those people.
And met some really cool, awesome people, didn't you?
Yeah, I loved everybody I met.
Made great friends with Robin.
Yes.
You and Robin...
hit it off.
Yeah, hit it off great and had a good time.
I talked with Ember quite a bit.
Talked with Ember a lot, and got to
Who was
meet
that other person? That was in the house?
Jay was there.
Jay, but the
we ended up having Purple Rhymes with Orange and Sinister Porpoise. They were the last two.
Sinister Porpoise.
Yeah, and slept upstairs.
Yeah, she
was
really cool.
Yeah. Sinister Porpoise was very
yeah,
very well spoken and very like just like didn't
She's
say
a teacher. Also.
Right. Didn't say a whole lot, but
she did with me.
Yeah, and really great to meet all those people and stuff. And then we had like you got to meet Mandisa.
It was cool because it was like a house, and every single one of us was so damn different.
I
loved it. Like, I really did.
And we look forward to getting in a position to where we can do more of that stuff, because it was for real a lot of fun getting to hang out with everyone. In fact, and I told her this while we were doing it, like I hated because I would have rather the protest was most important, and it's why we were there, and of course I was going to do it, but like I hated missing out on that time to hang out with people and get to, I didn't get to smoke with everybody that wanted to smoke with me, but obviously we wouldn't have got anything else done if I smoked with 25 people.
Right.
But
y'all got pretty trash.
Yeah, we did smoke a lot of weed. But that's what you do.
Hell, and I was so hot helping what's his name put that equipment up.
Yeah.
I came and chugged 2 beers. Ain't drank beer in years.
Yeah.
Oh,
you did drink a couple beers, didn't you?
Oh yeah, because I was miserable, hot.
Yeah. Yeah, whenever we came back in from the protest, that's the first thing I did. I grabbed a beer and sat down. I was like, I'm going to drink this and sat here. And I ended up missing the after party at Jim's house because I was just wore out.
We just wanted to eat and cool off.
What'd we do? Like, I didn't even want to get up and go outside to smoke. But we went to their house
the night before, remember?
Yeah, we did go to Jim's. We just didn't go when everybody else went.
Right.
Everybody else was... So we had multiple things going on at Jim's, so everybody was like, we're going to Jim's anyways, we'll just do it on the after party night. But by the time the after party got there, I was so exhausted that I was just like...
There was quite a few people
there's no way. Yeah.
I thought.
But also, like, you got to remember, after the protest ended...
Well, you about died that day.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, well, I'll go help Will.
I
felt sorry.
I about died that day. But then after we finished that part, after you finished and went back to the house, me and Will were still out for another 2 hours.
Yes.
Trying to get everything done and back where it was supposed to be, because we had some problems with transporting stuff because my ride didn't show up.
Yes,
Or my
alcohol
ride left.
dehydrates you. But
Yeah.
I was just hot, and
Now, I didn't drink a lot of alcohol.
no, I drank 2 beers.
I think I drank like 3 or 4 beers the first night we were there, maybe 6. Which no, I didn't drink. 6
I'm not
beers.
a drinker.
If I drank 6 beers, I'd be sloppy drunk.
Yeah.
I don't drink.
Me too.
I drank like 3 or 4 beers the first night, and then after that, I drank like a beer during the day and a beer at night or something. I didn't drink a lot. I smoked a lot of weed though. That's my thing. Dave's redoing his garage, so just so we know. But I'm just
I hope
joking.
it looks good.
Yeah. I hope you park your car in there and it's great. But yeah, so
it was like 103 degrees.
What was the outdoor temperature during the protest in real degrees? None of those silly Mickey Mouse degrees. Yeah, she wants it in Celsius. I don't know in Celsius. It would be what would that be? It would be like 50 in the high 50s.
It was like 101.
Because it was
so whatever.
Yeah, like the heat index was over 100, but it was like 96 degrees with 60% humidity, and the heat index was well over 100. So, and it was we were in
the devil's lettuce.
The devil's lettuce, yeah. We were in the middle of an open house. Shit. We were in the middle of an open field with the interstate on one side and roads on both sides this way and this way. So there was no escaping the sun. And
literally just sitting in a chair, sweat was pouring off of everybody.
The whole time the protest was going on, I was running all over the place. Like, I had a seat, but it probably took more energy as many times as I got up and down out of that seat than what, it would have cost just to stand up. 37 degrees is body temp. Oh, okay. So don't listen to me when it comes to
I have no clue
Celsius,
about temperatures.
Celsius units. It was 96 degrees Fahrenheit. So it was in the high 30s Celsius. 100 equals 37. Okay. So we'll call it 36 then, because it wasn't quite 100. The air temperature.
Degrees is body temp, so 100. It's weird.
Well, I think they're round. There's a little bit of rounding going on, but
anyways,
yeah. Anyway, so you enjoyed that. Like, I know that you went. I mean, you went because I went, obviously, but like, you got to. I had spent a lot of time working on the art protest, and
I was excited for
you.
you.
Yeah, you wanted to see what what we actually accomplished, and you were proud of me,
right?
And Noah was proud of me even.
Yeah.
But would you, like, if it was an event like that, but I wasn't the one behind it, we were just going to go. You would like to do that again?
Oh yeah, I love stuff like that.
Yeah. And maybe in the future, depending on how things goes, like especially financially is probably the probably the limiting factor. Hi Regios and John Hudson, good to see you. Thanks for
Hello.
coming. For you guys coming in, this is Laura, my girlfriend. We were just talking a little bit about, just getting to know her a little bit. Next time, what I'll do is maybe I'll play. Maybe we'll watch some of the sillier, like, Christian creationist videos, like some of the silly things that, like putting saddles on dinosaurs and stuff like that. Like, we'll watch some silly stuff and get your reaction to it. Like,
okay.
Some little short stuff. We'll watch some stuff and see what you think about it, because you're familiar with the local kind of crazy, but there's a whole lot of crazy out there. There's enough to go around.
Right.
Had to use mine last year helping everybody. Oh, okay. Yeah. You guys are still talking about that. Yeah, I think I'm going to smoke a regular cigarette too. But yeah, I can't wait till we get to do another one of those. And especially now, like, obviously, I would say next year we're going to be at the Ark Encounter protest because it's the 10th anniversary, and now I'm working with Tri-State Freethinkers on it. And I get to say that I represent Tri-State Freethinkers now, even though I don't even live in that part of the state.
Hi, John.
They just kind of said you can use our name and likeness and things as you wish in our nonprofit to do whatever you want with.
It was starting on C when I left the first time.
Oh, so yeah, it was hotter than that. Yeah.
It was very hot.
It was really stupid hot that day.
Yes.
And also, let me just say something. We had a lot of great speeches that day. We did.
Oh, yes.
Godless Granny was just one of the most touching, heartfelt speeches, and you could tell that, not that anybody thinks Godless Granny isn't very genuine, but you can really tell that it was important and from the heart.
Yes.
But I have to say, of all the speeches to go first and to get everybody riled up and to really kick things off in the right direction, Ember,
yes,
that was one of the best speeches I've ever heard.
Yes,
like it was really, really good. And I thank you so much for doing it, even though you were in a hurry and had to run back and all that. You did a really excellent job, and it was a really great speech. And I thank you for sharing that with everybody. But yeah, so next year, what we're going to do, we're going to get a much larger Airbnb, and we're going to put everybody together. And I'm not even going to, like, if you want to get a hotel room, that's on you. Go do it. I'm not even going to mess with that. No. I'm going to put everybody in an Airbnb. If you can't do that, then,
oh, well.
I mean, that, like, I'm not going to pay for everybody. Well, but it'll be much cheaper for everybody that way if we do that.
Yeah.
I mean, our Airbnb was like after it was all said and done, close to $600.
And it was awesome.
And yeah, and it was an amazing house. It had like
huge.
Had like 5 different patios and a fire pit.
Yep.
We didn't even check out the hot tub. I don't think it was part of it. Yeah.
It was part of it, but it was
not ready.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was a really nice house, and we had a good time. It was an old house, but we had a really good time.
Very nice.
And it held a ton of people.
It could have held a hell of a lot more,
yeah,
too, really.
Had we needed to put like 10 more people in there, we probably could have. Yeah. I mean,
you just can't have picky people that want to be and fucking be kings and queens and...
Well, I got to be king. That's just how it is.
Yeah, but we are king and queen, but we're not picky like that.
Yeah, I know. You know. Yeah. But
sometimes you just got to do shit.
The only
suck it up and do it.
The only downside and the thing that I wish it had, and what the next Airbnb will have, is a pool, for sure.
Yeah.
Because that would have made it perfect to be able to jump in the pool when we were hotter than hell.
Yeah.
And Noah could have played in it. I was the only person that brought a kid to the. No, I wasn't. No, skeptic John Lovell.
Yeah.
Oh. The skeptic John brought his.
They was right beside of me.
Brought his kid, yeah, and
that poor baby. Baby was Noah.
He's paler than Noah was, wasn't he?
Yes.
Which is doing something. But yeah. So you and I, especially whenever it comes to the behavior of like Christians, religious people, we don't always agree on everything. Like.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
People
let's
should have me come speak at more things once I can travel again. Oh, what's wrong?
Ember's had some health problems.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I think that's what she's referring to. Ember, anything that I have anything to do with, you are welcome to come be a speaker at.
Bring a sound system. Yeah.
Yeah. We had a really, really good sound system.
Oh, yeah.
We ended up that.
But that's awesome.
Yeah.
If he could do that.
Yeah. The sound was probably the highest quality thing we had going on. But yeah, Ember, you were.
No, the skep bug. No, the skeptic. There we go.
Yeah. The fire grows. I don't know you, the fire grows. Welcome. Thanks for coming. Ember, though, you are welcome to speak at next year's event, and any event that I'm ever planning. If you're interested in it,
of course,
yeah, I would love to have you. I mean, go ahead and consider yourself invited next year. Although the Tri-State Freethinkers are Tri-State Freethinkers, the organization, is going to be behind this. It's actually going to be backed by a nonprofit this time. That way, and that opens some more avenues for us to do fundraising and to get some donations and stuff through Tri-State Freethinkers. So Jim, who is kind of my mentor at the moment, he's going to take part in the, he's going to help me do it right this time, or better. We won't say right, because I think I did it right.
I thought it was pretty good. I mean, hell.
Jim though has a wealth of knowledge, and
Oh yeah.
just like Dr. Darrell Ray was talking about last night when I talked to him, he was like talking about how great Jim was and stuff. Jim and Chrissy are just amazing people.
Yes.
They're just unique.
Yeah.
But Jim's going to help me and actually do some of the lifting on his end and stuff. The deal with it was this year, if you want to do it, we'll give you the stuff, but I don't want to have to do much. That was kind of the what Jim had told me. And then he's seen how well it went. And Jim wasn't going to speak or anything. The only reason he got on stage and spoke is because he said me doing this had lit the fire back under him and made him want to take part in it. And that's why Jim's going to help next year. Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Yeah. I know. You get sore sitting here like this. Yeah. Jim.
Well, got to get back to being a $38 per hour chunk.
Shit, I wish I made $38 an hour. The
Shit.
skep flea.
$38, yeah.
Yeah.
Get me a job.
Yeah. But Jim,
have a good day. It was good seeing you.
Yeah, thanks for coming, John. Jim, though, is going to use his experience and knowledge and all those things, and The Skeptic was the first atheist channel you saw. Oh, that's cool. The rest, as they say, is her story. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But, Jim's going to do a more hands-on thing, but I'm still, like, organized. At the moment, I'm still planned to be the person that organizes and does most of the heavy lifting on this and does the advertising and the getting speakers and fundraising, pretty much everything. I'm still doing the same thing I did this year. Only Tri-State Freethinkers is helping a lot more, and I am part of Tri-State Freethinkers. In fact, Jim had said that Jim is no longer part of Tri-State Freethinkers. He just supports them now. But he was, on the board and did a whole lot with them. Was president and all that crap. But, and Chrissy, this 10th anniversary will be her last year. She's retiring from Tri-State Freethinkers after this. And Jim said it might be good for me to be on the board of Tri-State Freethinkers. And so, not Jim Bob for sure. Jim Helton, Jim and Chrissy Helton of Tri-State Freethinkers. Jim used to be president of American Atheists, and he traveled all over the country trying to either assist setting up atheists or secular groups, or to have existing groups and to help them, light a fire and get back going and grow and do events and stuff. So Jim went around the country doing that, like making a real difference in a lot of places. And Jim knows people everywhere as a result. Whenever Jim and I actually talked about that, I expressed interest in doing that myself, traveling around the country, setting up groups and talking to people and doing that kind of thing. And Jim wants to go with me on some of the trips. He said he would, some places he would like to go again. So Jim wants to get involved with that. And I'm happy to see Jim, because I feel like Jim kind of like just got tired of doing so much and just, sunk into his video games and his minifig collection, which he's got a bunch.
Oh, yeah. He's got a cool-ass house.
Yeah. What a badass house.
Movie theater, game room.
Yeah. Jim's house is amazing.
All the Prince stuff. That's what I was impressed with.
Well,
I started talking to her about Prince. I was like, hell yes.
If you follow Chrissy on, well, I know you're not on Facebook. That's a story for another time. But if you on Facebook, I always see Chrissy. She's going with her purple people, she says, and they're going and doing, like, I guess they do that, like a lot of Prince celebrating events all the time.
Yeah.
But
she was telling me about it.
She's definitely a sycophant. I'm joking. Chrissy's awesome. But anyway, about the board thing, that's just something Jim and I talked about. It's not I'm for sure going to be on the board or whatever, but I'm certainly going to be working with them and representing them publicly. So Jim says he trusts me to make decisions and do what I do. He feels like he knows what I'm about now and sees what I can do. And so I do want to say, for having a channel of 11 or 1,400 subscribers, which isn't a huge channel. I mean, don't get me wrong. Every time my subscriber count changes, I still tell you, right?
Oh, like,
yeah. If I gain a subscriber, I'm like, I got another subscriber. And if I lose one, I'm like, oh, I'm losing subscribers. My channel sucks. I'm just going to quit. But I don't quit. I just say that. But
yeah, he's pouty.
Yeah, you know, self-loathing might be the word, but I'm really excited to see Jim get back into things, though, and
I'm gonna get off here in like 10
we're gonna wrap it up here.
I have to get the baby off the bus.
Yes, we're gonna wrap it up here right now, actually.
Anything else you want to ask me?
Yeah, but we'll wait till the camera's off. But obviously, you're here and all this stuff, so I hope that God's country.
Yeah, we hear that a lot.
And if you want to wrap it up, oh yeah, go to Adam and Eve and use your code Brentley at checkout. Get your butt stuff. But speaking of Brentley, I'm working on getting Brentley to come on as a guest. In fact, that's where we'll quit at here. I'll tell you what's coming up, and I'll tell you what's coming up with Laura, and we'll wrap it up and get out of here.
I didn't know something was coming up with me.
Yeah, you'll be on next Monday. So
he just makes plans without me. I don't even know.
Well, that's kind of the plan, is to do this on Mondays. I mean, I guess we could do it any day of the week, but if people expect it on Mondays, they'll know, oh, hey, Laura's on Joe's channel today. It's Monday. Because people get notifications about when I'm on, but they don't necessarily know what it is. Okay. But if it's Monday, they'll be like, oh, Laura's there.
Right.
And you'll have a fan base after this. Because the people that watch now are just a fraction of the people that will watch this. Right. Today is Tuesday. So one of the things, let me explain. The reason that we just now started doing this is because we had to wait on Noah to start back school. And he just started back last week. But yesterday was a holiday, so he was out of school. So us doing this is dependent on whenever we can both be available. No heroes. The fake segue turns into a real segue. Yeah, I like to keep you on your toes. But
I hate my hair doing that.
Yeah, I know. I try not to look at myself. I always get caught up. I'll look at my beard, and there'll be part of my beard like sticking out like this, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? And then everything's backwards too, so it confuses you. But okay, back on track.
Fix it. See,
yeah.
I move and it makes it worse.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Laura had hair down to her ass a couple days ago, literally down to
the
her
middle
ass.
of my ass.
Yeah.
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 Cut it.
Yeah, cut her all off, and now it's here, and I love it. I think it's beautiful. But next Monday, and we plan to do this on Mondays at about this time, 1:00, so we can do like an hour, maybe an hour and a half long stream, and we'll have Laura, who, the reason I love this idea is because, first of all, we're a couple and we get to do stuff together, which and we can talk about raising kids as atheists in an atheist or in a deeply Christian place and all that stuff later.
Yeah.
But you are not familiar with a lot of the arguments and stuff that Christians make, apologists make.
A little bit, but
you know some of them,
right? Nowhere
but,
like you do.
Right. And so I think it would be interesting to let you hear some of their sillier arguments and just see what you think about them. Like no wrong answer type thing, just like what comes to mind when you hear them say that, type thing.
Right.
And then we'll work through it.
Probably going to say the same shit about every one of them, but yeah, that's fine. We'll do that.
Right. But the thing that I want to do with this too is I want to give I give my perspective as an atheist in a deeply religious, Bible-Belt Christian, young Earth creationist Kentucky place.
Mm-hmm.
But we're a couple, and we both live in this, and we have to raise a kid in this, and we have lots of we as much as we would like to just stay here and be with each other and not have to deal with anyone else ever. Unfortunately, we do.
Right.
And so we're going to talk some about that too. So catch me and Laura Monday, 1:00 p.m. next week. We're going to do this again, and it'll be a little more focused. Today was an introduction, and Laura can be more than a disembodied voice on a stream here and there. Glad to meet you. Yeah.
Glad to meet you.
Almost everybody's heard your voice. They just never
Yeah.
seen your face, other than like if I've showed some pictures or something. But so we'll have that on Monday.
Okay, Amber.
This Saturday. Oh, cool. So you can forward to us. Awesome, Amber. That would be fantastic. And if you give me, whenever you forward to us, if you give me the link for your video, because I will forget, send me the link to your video when you forward it to us. And I mean, you don't have to forward to us. I'll advertise for you anyway. But what I'm saying is that I'll go ahead and I'll promote that first. And then I won't promote my video until
I'll give it back.
Until you get close to the end. And then we can help each other that way. I do that with Dave on Saturdays. Speaking of Saturdays, here's the next segue. I will be on this Saturday with Objective Ethics, and we're going to talk about his debate on objective morality. And I'm going to give him my thoughts on it. He asked, okay, cool. I'll grab that, Ember. Objective Ethics asked me to give him my take on it and my thoughts. So I'm going to watch it, and we're going to have that conversation for a little while, and then we're going to do an open panel. And in fact, the whole thing will probably be open panel, but I imagine it'll be a little while in before anybody joins. So come Saturday, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, Objective Ethics. And I've already scheduled Brooklyn Lou. Some of you might not know Brooklyn Lou. I'd say most of you do. But Brooklyn Lou is going to be on not this coming Saturday, but the next Saturday, to talk a lot about his experience and where he's at and all that. So definitely keep up with that. I've got some other cool stuff in the works too that I'll keep everybody up to date on. I'll do a member stream sometime this week. And that's about it. I'll say all the things now. If you're new here and you like the video and you like the idea or you're interested in what I have to talk about, like and subscribe, please. It helps me a lot.
Share.
And share. Yeah.
Share's important.
Click that bell and turn on notifications and know when I put out videos and all those things. If you're interested, if not, give it a thumbs down and tell me in the comments why you don't like what I do. If you disagree with me,
it ain't going to hurt our feelings.
Yeah.
We prefer the truth.
Yeah. Yeah. We're very, very attached to the truth.
Yep.
Yeah. Tell me in the comments why you do or don't disagree or whatever. And if you're in Discord already, drop by and say hi to Laura. She's PinkPickle84. Get to know her, and she'll be on more and stuff. And I hope that she can become a greater friends with all of you guys as I am. And if you want to help the channel out financially, obviously there's super chats and super things and all that. Memberships start out at 99 cents. So If you want to be a member and come get in on some of the member streams, the member streams are a little spicier than these, because I don't want to get in trouble on YouTube. So on member streams, though, I can kind of do what I want.
Like.
Well, I do those naked. Yeah. We call it the helicopter hour.
I bet.
But yeah, if you want to be a member, it starts at 99 cents. If I mean, anyway, if there's any way that you wish to help the cause that we're trying to promote here, if there's anything you want to do at all to help, look in the description. There's links to my PayPal, to my Amazon wish list, which I'm trying to build a new studio, so that would be helpful. There are Reggio's just gifted 10 Kentucky Atheist memberships.
Well, thank you.
Let's read off who got memberships before we. Sorry, you're fine.
Move my leg.
It'll tell me all these. Looks like Tilting Windmill. Wow. Oh gosh, I already messed it up. Let's just go look at it. We'll just go through them like this. So why is it still scrolling?
You're moving the mouse.
Yeah, it's real touchy.
Yeah.
I need to fix that. Tilting Windmill, Spooky Bed Hair, Tyler West, Christopher Tablante,
Big D,
Poor Claire, Big D. There was another one, wasn't there? There was more. Yeah. Ryan Cultastic. Everybody got memberships. I'm sure there's more there, but Apostate Sisters got one. Welcome all the new members, and I'll put something out here in a couple days. I do not know if they have any payment method on this account. Oh yeah, right. Okay. Yeah, and here I'll do this too. And this isn't for you, Let's Farm. This is this is something that I have available that just gives you more options if you want to help out. I don't expect you to, but if you do, it'll all go to good use. I'm not going to get deep into this thing, but as some of you know, we recently kind of became displaced, and we're playing it by ear, trying to get our shit together and have a stable living place and be able to behave like normal people. The problem is we're poor.
We're poor.
Yay, poorness.
We have no car.
Yeah, so if you do want to help with any of that stuff, there's multiple ways you can help the channel. But if you can't help financially, don't want to help financially, whatever the case may be, please just like and subscribe. That helps the channel a lot. That always helps me grow, and that's a good thing. Puts this in front of the eyes of more people, and we do that. So I ramble too much. A little bit. All right. So you know everything coming up. They know all that stuff.
Yep.
All that's left to do is just go, right?
Right.
Bye, guys. Bye, guys. Thank you so much for coming. We will see you soon.